Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big, weird, wild world out there, folks. And here we stand, al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob Grams, and you're listening to...
The ProBoh Show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're listening to The ProBoh Show. How are we doing out there, guys? It's been a while. But no, here I am. I'm back. I'm alive and well. How are we doing? Got a lot of people in the chat for this, my first show back after a long time. We've got Min joining us all the way from the Netherlands. We've got The Bridge. We've got Symbol. We've got Lone Strong, JM Roman Nova. Oh my God, so many good people. How you doing, guys? Hopefully you can hear me okay and the sound's all good. I haven't tested this setup before. If you're just here tuning in for the first time, you're thinking, what the hell is going on? You're listening to The ProBoh Show. This is a podcast that I record. It used to be daily, but then I took a break. We'll talk a bit more about that break as we move on. What's coming up on today's show? Let me tell you, we've got two delectable pieces for Complete the News. We're going to look at ancient Europeans and deadly chemicals. What a fine mix. In today's 100 Humans, we're going to look at things that run away, or look at things you run away from, rather. But all that fun, my friends, all that fun is coming up in the second half. In the first half, I have a delicious, unpopular opinion for you. A lot of people voted on that, by the way, in the poll on Instagram. By the way, if you want to interact with the show when we're not on air or when we're not recording, you can do that on my Instagram at Professional Bohemian. That's Bohemio Profesional, but in English. If you want to interact with me on Twitter, you can do that too. Arroba at PROBOH. All right. So how are we doing, guys? Yeah. So I've been away for a while. Most of you know what happened, but I am cognizant for a bunch of people who just listen to the podcast, which is quite a lot of people now, or at least was, if I've still got any subscribers after the break. I just disappeared because a lot of people listen to the show and obviously don't follow me on my social media. Guys, follow me on my social goddamn media, will you? Please. Yeah, so I was involved in a traffic accident. Yeah, I'm going to call it that. I'm going to say I was involved in a traffic accident. You know why? Because to say you fell off your scooter is the least sexy accident you can possibly have, isn't it? How are we doing out there? We've got MJ Symbol, we've got Coco Lavender. How you doing? Lube, how you doing? Hi, hope you're doing well. I am doing well. One-sided traffic accident. Yeah. Like, look, let me break it down for you guys. I'm a middle-aged man who rode an electric scooter to work, fell off of it, and broke a rib. Least sexy accident in the world. How are you doing, Nuria Tam? Welcome to the show. Yeah, so there I was, I was on my scooter, on my way to do the morning show at Vaughan Radio, and my front tyre went into a hole. I mean, look, it's not hard to have an accident on a scooter. The wheels are like the circumference of a €1 coin, you know. I actually remember one of the people in the chat, I can't remember who it was, actually said to me, be careful because the wheels are too small. And you know what I said? I don't worry about that. I can make my own decisions. I'm going to be fine. I wasn't fine, was I, folks? I wasn't fine. Because, over a month ago now, I landed in a pothole, flew over the front handlebars, landed on the floor, and broke my rib. Yeah, let's see what people are saying. A break. One of your ribs took a break. Exactly, man. Rob's ribs right, says MJ Symbol. It is so good to see you, Rob. So good to be here, Bridge. Had a fight with the floor and it didn't go in my favor. Exactly. So what happened? So I hit the floor and immediately I heard, I don't know if you've broken a bone before. at least in my case, I could hear it. Clop. It was like a plop. It was like a pop. A popping sound. And I was laid there on the floor. Thank God it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. There was no traffic. And I was laying there thinking, I've broken something. I've broken my arm. I've broken my arm. I moved my arm. It wasn't my arm. And I've never broken a rib before. Jesus. I can't swear. Oh my God, the pain is incredible, man. So I was laying there on the floor. I dragged my scooter, who's at this point, the wheel is all kind of retorcido. It's all twisted and broken. And I'm thinking, what the hell do I do now? I can't breathe. I can barely walk. What the hell do I do now? Because I'm halfway between work, my office, and my home. And I'm thinking, geez, game over, man. Let's get a taxi. Let's get a taxi and go to the hospital. Yeah, so I don't know. I must have had, you say in Spanish, tener una pinta de loco. I must have looked like a crazy person. Because the first taxi that kind of drove by, because remember, it's very early in the morning. There's no one there. I'm like, look, can you help me? I've had an accident and I need to go to the emergency room. The guy just like practically just rolled up his window. He's like, no, screw this noise. So what did I do? Tell you what I did, boys and girls, because I'm a big boy and a little bit of an idiot. I got back on my broken scooter and rode the next 20 minutes to the office with a broken rib. At that point, like, I don't know what was going through my mind. I think I kind of defaulted back to, what was I doing before the accident? When everything was okay, what was I doing? I was going to work. Let's do that. I guess, I don't know if I was in shock or whatever. Did what every man does. Manned up and act like nothing's wrong until your body gives out. Exactly. Exactly. So I got back. I got into the office. And I was there. It was just me and the cleaning lady. So I went straight into the radio control room where Natch, who you know from previous episodes of the show, where Natch and I work. And I thought, I'm going to wait here for Natch. I'm going to tell him I'm going to cancel the show today because I'm feeling a bit unwell. Because remember, I've just had the unsexiest accident. It's not like you're in a bar with like bikers and ruffians and they're all saying, yeah, I got this scar in a knife fight. Oh yeah, I got this scar when I parasailed off of a cliff. Or I got this scar when I bungee jumped off of a bridge. Yeah, I broke my rib when I fell off my scooter. I'm not going to have those conversations with people. So I thought I'm going to tell Natch. That I don't feel very well. I'm going to cancel the show today. It's going to be fine. Okay. So at that point, I can hear Rossi. And there's about 5 or 10 minutes has passed. Since the accident, maybe 20 minutes. Because I slowly went to the office on my scooter and got upstairs. And I'm just sat there in just pain, in a lot of pain, barely able to breathe. Thinking, okay, well, I won't do the show and tomorrow I'll be fine. And I can hear Rossi, the cleaning lady, also another star of the ProBoh Show podcast, ProBoh Show video casts, because you can see her cleaning up behind me when I do the show usually. And Rossi's saying, hi Rob, you okay? I'm, yeah, Rossi, but I think I might need to go to the hospital. She's like, pardon? I think I've done something. Bueno. Then I see Fitz and a couple of more people from the office, and they're like, Rob, sit the hell down, because I'm walking around, I'm all adrenaline and panic, so they sit me down, calm me down. They call the work insurance. They take me to this clinic, and the first thing they did was X-ray my chest, and and I'd broken a rib, and and even at that point I was like, no, this is not a big. I'm broken rib. Ha. Even at that point, so I said to the doctor, I says, so this is the kind of thing where you give me an ibuprofen and I'm back in work the next day, right? The guy looked at me, I swear to God, the guy looked at me like I was from Mars. He's like, what are you talking about? No, you're going to be off work for a few weeks. Dude, a few weeks. Rob's shiny dome basically is a helmet. Were you wearing a helmet? Yes, I was. I was wearing a helmet, guys. I was a good boy. I do wear my helmet. I did wear my helmet. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. So he says, no, basically, no. What you're going to do is you're going to take... He gave me some glorious... I've never described a medication as glorious before. Let me tell you something about those pain medications, friends. Glorious. I mean, they were strong. They were so strong that they kind of made me forget myself. But they still didn't take away the pain. Fíjate. How much pain was I in? It's like I remember it now. Like now I've still got a bad back. It hurts when I breathe in. There's still certain things I can't move around. As long as I'm sat still, I'm okay. But as soon as I move around for any period of time, I get my back. I get a sharp pain in my back, a sharp pain in my chest. So I'm taking these medications. And I go in the following week. I'm like, okay, doctor, feeling a little bit better. Can I go back to work now? Oh, dude, that first day where the guy said, go home, take these medications, sit down, and stay sat down for 3 weeks. He wasn't kidding. You can't, if you've never broken a rib before, you can't sleep flat, vertically. You can't sleep flat. You have to sleep sat down. So literally 3 weeks sat down. But my first... So I get back from the doctors. And obviously through that period of time, I'd called Andrea. I'm like, Andrea, I've had an accident, blah, blah, blah. And she's really worried. So, okay, I'm still in the mindset where this is no big deal. Like, I'm bigger than this. Broken rib? Pah! We laugh at broken ribs. I'm from Yorkshire. So what did I do? I grabbed the dogs. I think, well, I've got a week off. I'm going to walk the dogs to Andrea's house. Jesus Christ, the pain. Jesus Christ. I'm like, I'm going to show Andrea this is no big deal. I'm a tough guy. Walk the dogs to her house. It takes me nearly half an hour. I live 5 minutes down the road. It takes me nearly half an hour. I get to her house, blank white, dripping with sweat. She's like, are you okay? I don't think it was a good idea to come. Rob wears protection. Who knew? Only on my big head as well as my little one. Gandalf. How long will it take to feel 95% good? Oof. Honestly, I asked the doctor. Like, I have seen that doctor more than I've seen my own family at this point. He's given me I'm on Baja until at least the 15th of March. Last week I had an appointment. The week before I didn't have an appointment, but I went because every time I go, I insist I want to go back to work. The guy's just sick of seeing me now. He said last week, here's a Baja and here's sick leave until the 15th of March. And just before, as I walked out of the door, he said, and don't come in before. Yeah. So, apparently I'm quite annoying to doctors too. What can I say? So yeah, I am. I am recovering. The long story short is I'm doing physiotherapy now, dude. My physiotherapist hates me. She hates me. She's judging. So first point of contact. Hello, Robert. Nice to meet you. Hello. So you broke a rib. Yes, you did. What did you do? I said, and I wasn't gonna lie. I said, I fell off my scooter and broke my rib. Dude, the look on her face can only be described as, at your age? And she just does it. The girl doesn't take me seriously. Every day I tell her, I've got this really bad back. She's like, yeah, okay, perfect. We'll get to that. Lie on this machine. There's basically a machine that... maybe one of you guys have done physiotherapy before, and you can clue me into the inner workings of this machine. Basically, it's like a bed with a circular thing around it that is in some way magnetized, and they put that they put that thing over the spot of the injury, and they just leave you there for 30 minutes. That's physiotherapy now. Magnetized. She says, you can't use your phone. Perfect. Half an hour without using my phone. This is 2023. I'm going to go crazy. So they lay you there. I don't know what this machine does, but it works with magnets. And that smacks to me, boys and girls, of pseudoscience. I want physiotherapy, man. I want someone moving my legs. I want to hear the Rocky music. Pa 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 pa. I have to lay down in a stupid machine, pseudoscience machine that's apparently healing my bones. Every day I see her, I tell her I've got a bad back. Every day she says, "Okay, yeah, okay. Well, first thing I want you to do, lay down on the machine." I am 54. The best I can expect is about 75%. How you doing? I'm Carl Miller. Welcome. Dude, Carl Miller, famous Vaughan radio DJ. If you're not listening to his show, please do. So yeah, I mean that's a bit of that's the accident. I'm still going through physio. I don't have my next appointment at the doctor's. Hopefully, where I get the clear to go back to the studio is in 10 days. My next physio appointment is tomorrow morning with the girl. I'd love to say she has a resting bitch face, but I can't even say that because she wears a mask all the time. For all I know, she's smiling. She might be really friendly, but her eyes are evil, and she's not helping my back. Anyway, all right, friends. I feel like there's a lot more to tell that I haven't spoken about. So I'm sorry about that. But, you know, as the days progress, I'm sure more stories will come up. Just drop your patient on a bench for 30 minutes and play Windows Solitaire Collection. To be fair, she does seem really busy, and she doesn't seem any friendlier with anyone else. She just seems just as mean to everyone as she is to me. Great to see you back in action. Thanks, Carl Miller. As long as I'm sat down, I'm doing well. It's when I stand up and move around that's when the pain happens. Let's see, Pedro. How are you doing, Pedro? Welcome, dude. You're just in time because we're about to get into today's unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Okay, so what is an unpopular opinion? Basically, every day I have a brain fart. This one's from 4 weeks ago that we never got to do. Every day I have a brain fart. I post it on my social media. You guys comment and tell me what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? And from there, I formulate my argument. But the people who actually decide are the people who are watching the show live. Today's unpopular opinion, my friends, is Bachelor and Bachelorette parties are stupid. Bachelor and Bachelorette parties are stupid. Everyone knows what a bachelor. I assume if you're a native English speaker, you know what a bachelorette or a bachelor party is. If you don't, it's a despedida de soltera or soltero, I think you say. With my Spanish, the way you pronounce things, Robs, it's like you're from Lepe. It's like you're from Cordoba. It's like you're from Bilbao. I don't understand how you pronounce things in such a native way. I don't know. Just practice, guys. It's practice. Bachelor parties or bachelorette parties are stupid. Let's see what people are writing right now. Rob, you know I only bent mine coughing and the pain is excruciating. Yeah, dude. Oh, I actually had a bit of a cold while my rib was broken, and dude, coughing, sneezing is just the most painful. Even now when I cough, it hurts. It just doesn't hurt anywhere near it as much as it used to. Actually, the thing that doesn't kill you makes you stronger, says Alone Strong. Thank you. Yeah, true story. According to my wife, when I am right, I'm still wrong. True story. According to all my ex-girlfriends too. I voted stupid, says Pedro. Indeed it does, yeah. Instagram agrees with me. I think it was in the ratio of 75%. All said bachelor parties are stupid. Rob patting himself on the back after saying a word in Spanish. That's the exact same in English, but with an accent. Whatever, man. You know what? I'm going to give myself a...
Vaya nivelazo.
Vaya nivelazo. because I'm worth it. So I have voted wrongly, even though it was about university parties. I know a bachelor and bachelorette party is the party you have the night before. Yeah, I mean, traditionally, it's like the night before you get married. Okay, very soon before the wedding. But now they can happen months or weeks before. 100% stupid and useless says don't worry, be happy. Well, let's see. Before we get into the vote, let's go through some pros and cons. So bachelor parties are stupid. In agreement. Here are the main points, my friends. Bachelor and bachelorette parties can be expensive, time-consuming, and can sometimes involve activities that are irresponsible or inappropriate. These parties can also be stressful for the person getting married, who may feel pressure to participate in activities that they are not comfortable with. Additionally, the idea of partying before marriage can reinforce negative stereotypes about marriage. Sorry, I hate to laugh. So true. Partying before marriage. No, it's a celebration. Whatever. It's not a celebration. It's a wake for your single life. Anyway, whatever. The idea of partying before marriage can reinforce negative stereotypes about marriage being a restrictive and boring institution. To disagree with this point, okay? Bachelor and bachelorette parties can be fun and a memorable way to celebrate a significant milestone in someone's life. These events can bring together close friends, and parties can be an opportunity for the person getting married to have a final hurrah with their friends before starting a new chapter in their life. While some parties may involve activities that are irresponsible or inappropriate, it is possible to plan events that are enjoyable, safe, and respectful to all involved. That's my input there, guys. That's my pros and cons. You want some facts and figures? Oh my God. Rob's on sick leave. He's got some facts and figures. It has been found that the type of bachelor party dates back from the 5th century BC, where Spartans would celebrate a groom's good fortune the night prior to the wedding with a large feast. However, the term bachelor party, its origin has been found in 1922 in a Chambers Journal of Literature, Science and Arts, where it was used to describe a jolly good party. Okay, so what do you think? Are they dumb? Oof, I see a lot of comments. Let me tell you something, guys. A bachelor party is my humble opinion, right? A bachelor party is not a party celebrating the marriage, is it? It's not like a last hurrah. Oh, just gonna have. Dude, if what you want is in your bachelorette party is to go out for one last night of freedom, I've got something you could try. How's about try not getting married? Because every single night is like that when you don't get married. It's not like it's just to describe a bachelor or a bachelorette party like that. You're not describing a party, you're describing a wake. Okay, where you celebrate the former life of the person who died. Come on. Oh, dude. Bachelor parties, are they dumb? Are they not? I'm not going to decide. You're going to decide. Let's see what some people are saying. So it's totally stupid, says Coco Lavender. Agreed. Don't need to read this out. Okay. Fine. Thank you, man. Nivelazo for being here, Rob. Thank you. Oi.
Vaya nivelazo.
Vaya nivelazo. Throw a party. Don't do weird stuff because, I can still do this now. Look, I've been to bachelor parties. And I'm going to admit, the better ones that I've been to have been the kind of ones that have been a little bit more risque. I went to one bachelor party. The dude, we just sat around playing Uno with two of his friends. It was the most... I was so depressed. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're going to get married tomorrow. Are you sure I can't get you a stripper? Oh, I'm glad this isn't going on the radio. I'm going to get letters about this. Okay, anyway. So what do you think? Is a bachelor party stupid, or is it fun, or is it good? Is it a good thing? Here's the thing. Not all bachelor parties are the kind of thing that you see in Hollywood movies with inappropriate behavior and excess of alcohol. Not all bachelor parties are like that. It is up to the people who organize it. I mean, to a certain degree, it's up to you as the groom, I guess, to keep expectations managed. But you do hear these horror shows. So that's why I'm interested in your opinion on this. Whether bachelor parties are fun or dumb. If you're too comfortable in your bachelor party and you like crossing the line, then why get married in the first place? Exactly, Pedro. Exactly. Oh.
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Need to leave. My dog just puked. Oh, dude, the worst. Good luck. Good luck to your dog too. How you doing, Eugene? Welcome. It's a farewell party. It is a farewell party. Okay, friends. Well, look, I'm not going to decide this. I'm not going to tell you whether bachelor parties are dumb or not. You're going to tell me. I'm going to post a poll in the chat, and over the next few minutes, you guys are going to go ahead and vote, and we'll find out today. For once and for all, are bachelor parties dumb or are they great? Friends, I'm having a lot of fun today. This is my first show back in a long time. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having fun too. Guys, a lot of things you could have been doing today. Instead of doing those things, you're here with me, and it means the absolute world. See you in a few minutes. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, ProBoh. Okay, on with the show.
The ProBoh Show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ProBoh Show. If you're watching live, you're joining me here on twitch.tv/professional bohemian. But don't forget, you can interact with every single element of the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or on Twitter @ProBoh. How are we doing, boys and girls? If you're just tuning in, you heard me talk for like 15 minutes. I swear I'm not going to bore you with it anymore about my accident and everything leading up to it, and most of the things that happened after. It's been, I'm going to be honest with you guys, it has been tough. For someone like me, as you would say in Spanish, un culo inquieto, right? Someone who loves to kind of be up and doing things constantly, it has been a special kind of torture. It's been awful. It's been awful, and I think I haven't aided my own recovery because I just can't sit still. And I'd rather feel a little bit of pain than be static. Movement is life, you know. But there we go. I mean, hopefully I'll be back on the radio soon. But until then, you get to enjoy me right here and maybe on the podcast. If this, if we feel, guys, as a collective, we feel good about today's show, we'll upload it as a podcast. Why the hell not? Okay, let's see. So, if you just tuned in, we spoke about all that, about my physiotherapy, how everything's going. And then we also got into today's unpopular opinion, which was bachelor parties and bachelorette parties, despedidos de soltero or soltera.
Vaya nivelazo.
You know, because god damn it. Because god damn it. It took me a while to get it out, but when I did get it out, it was right. That's all I want to know. So yeah, are they stupid? Are they not? You know, there's a conflicting views on this. Some people think, yeah, it's dumb. If you're about to make a lifelong commitment, why would you party, or why would you kind of do that in a way that reinforces negative stereotypes about marriage? You know, a last hurrah, isn't that a little disrespectful for the institution you're about to enter in? If you're really serious about being married, yeah, are you really kind of honoring that commitment by going out and seeing strippers and whatnot? I don't know. But then another side of the coin is, well, you know, they can be harmless. Like I went to one I told you about before, which was basically 4 grown men playing Uno in a bar. Worst bachelor party ever. I've been to a few. I went to one at a really tender age. I mean, don't forget, I'm from Bradford. You know, Bradford is different. I went to one bachelor party. I was 16. Learned more about life on that one night than 4 years at university. Okay, so you all had thoughts. Let's see what people were saying. Gandalf said, I voted that they were not stupid, only in hope of getting invited to one. Never been to one. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Every bachelor party that you go to, you kind of go with the thought, this expectation of it being this event. And then 9 times out of 10, it's just a little bit sad and weird. Eugene, nice to see you in a good mood and healthy. Thank you, Eugene. I'm definitely getting there. Couldn't be anywhere else, says the Bridge. Bridge, you rock.
ProBoh approved.
The show is going awesome. Thank you. You are perfect. Holy shit! I'm gonna take a screenshot of that and send it to my mom. Min, thank you. Yeah, Min's gonna put up the polls from now on, which is awesome. Let's see. Alone Strong. It is the craziest and stupid thing. Above all, when there's a lot of alcohol consumed. This is from Alone Strong in the chat. I have heard about a lot of bachelorette parties over the last decade, and almost all get out of hand and out of control when the strippers arrive and the women have been drinking. Dude, like, I'm phrasing this as bachelor parties because I'm a man and I feel comfortable calling other men pigs. I have seen some bachelorette parties. It's like hyenas ripping apart prey, man. It's crazy. Like, when I was like 18, when I got kicked out of college, when I got echado when it's not university, it's like higher learning college. I started working at an Italian restaurant as a waiter. Dude, you don't want to get on the wrong side of a bachelorette party. You know, or actually better to be on the wrong side of a bachelorette party than to be on the right side. If you know what I mean. I'm going to get cancelled. I don't care what you say. Alone Strong is right here. I mean, the same applies to men, but whatever. So he says, it gets out of control when the strippers arrive and the women have been drinking. I'm sure everything like ass slapping, hand jobs, and intercourse with the strippers. Also, I know married women and brides to be cheating on their significant others with the performers. Woo! Woo! Yeah. I mean, I've heard about that too. Not just women or the brides cheating on their soon-to-be husbands, but husbands cheating on their soon-to-be brides, which is just what makes me think this is stupid. This whole tradition, this bachelor party thing is stupid. If you really need to get it out of your system, then you're not ready to get married, are you? Min says, why are you getting married if all it takes is one stripper to break the trust between you and your partner? All other sounds are fine. Thank you. That was an enthusiastic move to jump back in the chair. Bridge, you don't vote Rob ever. You don't bore Rob ever. Thank you. Okay, so what do you think? Bachelor parties, are they stupid? Well, I actually have the results of the poll here. Let's do it. Let's get a drum roll. Bachelorette parties are stupid. 86% of you agreed. Shit. 86% of you agreed. Yay! Sorry, the live audience. Every now and again, you know, I send out mixed messages. They don't know how to. They don't know how to respond. So there you go. That's where we're at. Bachelor parties are stupid. It's official. Let's go to 100 humans. Oh my God, friends, it was a long walk to work today across snow-capped mountains and through river valleys. And on that walk, I encountered 100 humans and I asked them all a question. Today, I asked them to name something you should not run away from because it makes things worse. Name something you should not run away from because it makes things worse. I asked 100 humans that question. They gave me their answers. I am in possession of the top 7 answers. Your job in the chat is to identify those 7 answers. Name something not to run away from because it makes things worse. Is my mum on the list? As a kid, you just didn't want to run away from her mum. She had like boomerang slippers. She could hit you with a slipper from around a corner. It's really a talent. Let's see what people are saying. How are you doing, Seri? Welcome. Perfect Canadian accent with a light touch of Coralello. They say curiosity killed the cat. Did you ever listen to the Lunchtime Show live? I haven't. I haven't listened to it. It would break my heart to listen to one of my shows without me in it. Does that sound bad? Look, you got to understand that for me, I have been so desperate to get back to this, to what I love. To hear the show going on and knowing that I can't contribute would have been hell for me. And I was already feeling miserable enough. Movement is life, movement is painful, ergo life is painful. True story, Bridge.
ProBoh approved.
50 plus year olds need more strippers in our lives, says Gandalf. Rob, bachelorette parties in porn videos don't count, sorry. You just took all my experience, threw it out the window. I have no idea what a bachelorette party is. Oh, dude, Pedro.
ProBoh approved.
Oh my god. Having pressing issues. Okay, so here we go. Name something not to run away from because it makes things worse. We have dogs. First answer, Pedro. Dogs. Is dogs there? Dogs. Something you shouldn't run away from because it makes things worse. Dogs. Is it there? Well done. Dogs is there. 16 of 100 humans said dogs. And it's in 3rd place. Well done. Well done. Good job. Okay. What else do we have? Bick Wiener. How are you doing, Bick? Medical bills. Something you shouldn't run away from because it only gets worse. Bills. Shall we say? Bills. Is bills there? Sorry, Wick. Bick. Sorry, my bad. Jeez. First time in the chat. Can't even get your name right. Sorry, Bick. Not there, but great try. Nuriatam. Bears. Where the hell did that come from? Bears. Something you shouldn't run away from because it only gets worse. Like when someone says that to me, I'm thinking, the cops. I'm thinking, like bills. Nuriatam's from a different part of the world, folks. She's from the wild parts. She's not running away from bears. If a bear chases her, she gets ready to fight. Is bears there? Something you shouldn't run away from because it'll only get worse. Bears, is it there? Nuriatam. Every time she comes, she's teaching us all more and more about life. Bears is there. And it is the 2nd most popular answer with 18 of 100 humans saying bears. Min says, your problems. You shouldn't run away from your problems because they'll only get worse. Is your problems there? Is it there? Min, your problems is there. Yours specifically, not everyone else's. Don't run away from Min's problems. No, problems in general. It's there. And with 47 of the 100 humans saying problems, it is in number 1 answer. Oh my God, Min. He's on fire today. Min, problems. Pedro said bears as well. Pedro and Nuria are from the wild part of Spain. Alcohol. Don't run away from alcohol. It'll only get worse. Is alcohol there? Sorry. I would love it to be, but it is not. Alcohol is not there. Okay, let's continue. A traffic accident. That's called a hit and run. You should never run away from a traffic accident, or at least ride away on a broken scooter. That's it. From now on, I'm going to refer to it as a traffic accident. Is a traffic accident there? Oh, guys. You guys have got... So far, you've only got... you've got the top 3 right. You've got the top 3 right. You've got 4 more to get, and we're running out of time, so come on. The police, says Min. The police. Shouldn't run away from the police, because it'll only get worse. Is the police there? The law. Pedro says police too. The police, is it there? Well done, guys. Police is there. The law, la ley, the law is there. It's in 6th place with 3 of the 100 humans saying the law. The rest of them, okay, I'm going to give you a clue. You got 3 more to get. 1 is a type of person and 2 are animals. Just because we got to move this, we've got to get this ship moving, friends. Andy's doing well though. I don't doubt it. I know she's doing well. She's a pro. She's a pro. She's the best. I actually sent her a message before I went live today. I said, Andy, wish me luck. And she said, you don't need luck. I'm like, oh, thank you. You're the best. All right. Things not to run away from because they only get worse. Fire, says Nuriatam. Is fire there? It's not there, Nuriatam. Gandalf, says Min. Don't run away from Gandalf. It'll only get worse. Is it there? It's not there. Your wife, says Gandalf. My wife, not anyone else's. It's not there. It's not there. A car, says Eugene. A car. It's not there. I also see a redhead. The Shore. Your wife, girlfriend from Seri. Oxygen from Gandalf. A mafia, says Eugene. All those, they're not there. They're not there. I'm going to have to give you some clues, friends. Welcome, Big Wiener. Good to have you here. Thank you. Who's Big Wiener? Ah, Big Wiener. Ah, dude. Now I get it. A redhead, says Big Wiener. Dude, best name on Twitch, isn't it? Big Wiener. I'm not going to try. If you're a Spanish person listening to the show, I'm not going to translate that. Ask your mum and dad. Big Wiener, a redhead. Pelirroja. Is a redhead there? True story. If a redhead catches you, they will eat your soul. That's what they do. That's how they sustain themselves. Okay, so all right, give you some clues. The 4th most popular answer. These people generally exist in schools. In high schools, you know, you've got some weaker people that are preyed upon by who? What's the collective term? What's the collective term for the kind of person who will prey upon another person in a school setting, usually among children? Recently, over recent years, these people have taken to doing the adjective form of their name online. Cyber something. What are they called? Oh my god, guys, you're slow. It's been a long time. Who should you never run away from? Because it only makes things worse. Oh my god, I need to scroll down. Taxman, cats, pedophiles, goons. None of those are there. Sorry, guys. Big Wiener, Nuriatam, Min, and the bridge all say bullies. Well done. 4th most popular answer. Okay, I'm going to give you more clues. I have to give you more clues. There's 2 more. Okay, I'm going to give you a clue for number 7. The 7th most popular answer. 3 people said this one. Adam and Eve maybe should have run away from this in the garden. Woo! Oh! I mean, it wouldn't have caught up. It's got no arms and legs. Yeah, you see? You know, I'm here keeping it adult, and then, you know, you make a Bible quote, and then the chat explodes. Okay, Eugene, the bridge, Seri, Pedro, Min, all say snake. Well done. 7th most popular answer. I swear to God, if it's snake, says Min. Big Wiener says an apple. Dude, don't run away from an apple. It only gets worse. The devil, says Seri. Eden. All right, that last one. Last one. A lot of people have allergies to these small insects. But they are important. Even though their sting, they don't bite, they sting. Even though their sting can be deadly if you've got an allergy. They actually provide a very important service, pollinating plants. Ooh, see a lot of people. See a lot of people answering. Gandalf, Min, Pedro all say bees. Well done, bees. All right, friends. That was today's 100 humans. But before you go, let's look at the list. Here we go. All right, let's count down. In position number 7, we had snake. Things you shouldn't run away from because it only gets worse. Snake. In position number 6 was the law. I fought the law and the law won. Don't run away from the police, folks. Only gets worse. In position number 5, we had a bee. A bee. In position number 4, we had bullies. Bullies. How do you say bully in Spanish? Is there a way to say bully in Spanish? I have no idea. In position number 3, we have dog. Don't run away from a dog. It'll only get worse. In position number 2, we had a bear, an oso. A bear. Acosador. Thank you, Nurietam. Oh.
Vaya nivelazo.
Vaya nivelazo, Nurietam. Okay. And finally, in position number 1, we had problems. Well done to Min for correctly identifying problems as the number 1 answer. Oh, I had 2 pieces of news. I don't know if we're going to have time for both. Guys, on that note, let's go to complete the news.
Complete the news.
Complete the news. This is an easy game, friends. What do? I give you a news headline, but with some important information missing. Titular. Okay? Your job, using the 3 options that I provide for you, is to complete the news. Okay. It sounds complicated, but it's actually a lot easier than it seems. Okay, here we go. Are you ready, my friends? The first one, we're going to talk about a deadly chemical. Química. A deadly chemical. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so this deadly chemical, here's the news headline. Newly discovered chemicals are so deadly to fungi, to mushrooms, setas, champiñones, to mushrooms, to fungi. I don't know how you say fungi in Spanish, goddammit. Newly discovered chemicals are so deadly to fungi blank. Okay. In a second, I'm going to ask you to write down A, B, or C. Hongos, thank you, Pedro. Hongos. I'm going to ask you to write A, B, or C. It's the only thing you have to write. If you're one of the people watching the show that's been too nervous to type, this is your moment. Okay. So, newly discovered chemicals are so deadly to fungi, hongos. A, that Netflix are making a documentary about them. B, that they are named after Keanu Reeves. Or C, that they are in the new Super Mario Brothers movie. Woo! It's a tough one. Newly discovered chemicals are so deadly to fungi. A, that Netflix are making a documentary about them. I don't know why I find that one so funny, but I do. That B, they are named after Keanu Reeves. Or C, they are in the new Super Mario Brothers movie. What do you think? Newly discovered chemicals so deadly. So deadly is it to fungi that it is A, Netflix are making a documentary about them. They are named after Keanu Reeves. B, or C, they're in the new Super Mario Brothers movie. Spider-Bite should have been there, says Big Wiener. Yeah, that would have been a good one. I missed all about the accident. Oh, you can watch the VOD, Chusky. How are you doing, Chusky? Nice studio. Thank you. I'm doing well. I'm getting there, bit by bit. Producto Químico. Thank you. Bridge, you're going to get.
Vaya nivelazo.
Vaya nivelazo to you. Ongos. Okay, so we have BB. Oh, okay. I think in the lead by far, Coco Lavender, Big Wiener, Pedro, Tseri, The Bridge all say A. Gandalf and Nuriatan both saying C. New Super Mario Brothers. And only Chusky, I salute you, Chusky, for being the only person to say they are named after Keanu Reeves. Everybody thinks they are so deadly that Netflix is going to make a documentary about them. Shall we see the answer? A, B, or C? You guys have said A. Here we go. Drum roll. Newly discovered chemicals are so deadly that they are named after Keanu Reeves. Trusky, for the win, my friend. For the goddamn win, he did it. They could be used on The Last of Us to kill those infected people. I've been watching The Boys, good series. I said B as well. Sorry, Min. You and Chusky got it right. Well done. Rob trying to steal my credit. Sorry. Yeah. So here it is. Here's the story. Keanu Reeves has a mushroom or a chemical that's so deadly to fungi they've named after him. It's not every day. This is from the CNN, sorry. It's not every day that effective fungus-killing compounds are discovered, so researchers in Germany knew their recent find needed a special name, identifying testing 3 natural compounds that proved lethal to fungus. They were so impressed they've named the chemicals after the actor Keanu Reeves, a nod to how he eliminates villains in movies John Wick and The Matrix. Yeah, I can't find the actual name here. Well, I guess it's just called Keanu Reeves. Here we go. Keanu Mykins. There you go. True story. A chemical so deadly to fungi, named after the one and only Keanu Reeves. Guys, if you just tuned in today, what have you missed? You've missed me catching you all up about my accident, about my recovery, which is going well. A little slower than I wanted, but it's going well. We spoke about things that you shouldn't run away from, newly discovered chemicals lethal to mushrooms. We spoke about bachelorette parties, despedidos de soltera. My God, what a full show. Thank you so much for being here, guys. So many things you could have been doing today. Instead of doing those things, you're here with me, and it means the world. See you next time.